We're just coming up to midnight here. Roxy's chilling out. I'm just having a flick through YouTube. Let's have a quick look at this. So I made the phone call tonight that I needed to make. Spoke to family. Said to the family member, yep, that bit of missing information that I was looking for was exactly where you said it was going to be. Hidden away in the middle of my medical record. We're on the 24th, isn't it? So everything from there, number 8, is all today. And at the moment, it looks like the data's been held back a little bit because 8's there. And even going by UTC midnight, which is 7, it's still not live, is it? So for some reason they're holding back the data at the moment. And that's the Russians. Let's have a quick look at this one. Yeah, I'm zigzagging while I'm chatting, if you see what I mean, because that's what ADHD does. Sometimes it's 1,000 thoughts a second. Sometimes it's just one. It all depends on what's going on around you, what energy you're picking up on, what energy is being projected at you. Let's say by an outsider that's more than likely got bad intent towards you, but you're going to sense it. That's going to trigger the energy within. So it's like a self-defense mechanism, isn't it, really? Let's see what we got here. That looks interesting. It's starting to pull down there, look. Interesting. Never mind. What we got on that one? So I'm just chit-chatting while I'm having a quick look through a few data feeds to occupy my mind. Nothing jumping out at me yet on here. And I've got this uncanny knack of seeing patterns in things. So let's just have a quick nosy on that. Yeah, no change on the immediates either. Let's just check the one that they keep tucked away. 4th, 24th, no change on that either, so there's whole country, right? Let's see what's been happening in Iceland, which is en route to after the UK. So you can catch them out if they're bullshitting. This is how it's done. Where's my fucking light gone now? There it is. Let's see what's gone on here. Got to sort that sensitive mouse out. 1s and larger, right? Right, 24th. have a look down now. So we've got all that from there. Gonna get an individual map or anything? No. So we've got 1s and 1, 2 happened today, so all quieted out. That tells me there's nothing coming through the UK reached Iceland. Yeah. 23rd yesterday, what we got there? Wow, that's a bit of a bigger list, isn't it? But still only 1s and 2s. So, yeah, that looks good enough. Don't need to check the French, do I? Because that'll be on here. That'll do me, I think. I'm getting tired. Which I've only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, so I've been purposely, once I found the information I was looking through the medical record for, once I found that, it was so much relief. It's like a big weight had been lifted off my shoulder. Gave me peace. So I've spent the rest of the day letting go of all the things that was making me feel bad, making me question myself, making me worried about this court case. I've been gradually letting it all go today. But while I've been letting it go, I've got some officials monitoring everything that I'm doing and posting online, because there was a reason that they wanted me shut up. I think that reason was making the connection between the landlords and the local council and the corruption. So I'm constantly having the landlords pushing, who are telling me that the police are saying this and the police are saying that about me to them. You know, if I question anything that's being done to my property or anything that's being installed in my property, I get a liaison officer giving me veiled threats. All about the anxiety, isn't it, and the fear. So I'm going to have an interesting day tomorrow when they come here. Because they want the cameras turned off while they install what they install. Alright? So it's going to be interesting. I'll make sure I've got enough battery power so they can be filmed. They'll be hiding behind their masks, but I won't be wearing a mask in my home, and they shouldn't even be in my home. Because no other agencies are allowed to come to your home at the moment, are they, to read gas meters, electric meters or anything else. But these people are allowed in your home to do whatever the council are telling them to do and install. But these things, what they're installing in your homes, are all paid for by government money. And Peterborough Council at the moment is about £50 million short in their budget. So they're rushing around doing all this stuff at the moment, forcing people to have this stuff installed in their homes, rushing out 5G lampposts, all that sort of bullshit, you know? It's all for the government contracts. They don't give a shit about the people in this city. And when the people start doing what they want to do, they start throwing antisocial behaviour orders about. Because we're antisocial for saying, nah, we're not putting up with that. Alright, let's just have a look what media games they're playing locally now. Oh, the Royals have been here. Out of Control Peterborough Man. Teenager with a growing farm. Two arrested after man got hit by a car. Yeah, I put that on my Facebook profile, the actual video of it yesterday night. Someone shared it on my friends list and I put it online. So 2 people have been arrested. One of them for drug driving, comes from London. Disqualified driver after high speed fitness. Peterborough. Prisoner has found with drugs and a mobile phone hidden in his boxer shorts. Right, so they're highlighting drugs at the moment. What's that, 3 stories at the moment? Because during this COVID thing, it's all being done by everything has to go through government ministers to be okayed before it's released to the public. Right, let's have a look what COVID bullshit they got in it. Blood pressure medication may improve survival rates. But didn't my next door neighbour die from taking blood pressure medication? That was the only medication he was taking, according to his wife, who I spoke to about it. That story I put on my Facebook profile because it links with the areas that are getting the antisocial behaviour dispersal orders put on those areas for kids in parks drinking or smoking. Oh, ramping up the fear then. A new coronavirus strain that some say could be 10 times more potent, I bet that says. So I'm not even going to look at it before I go to bed. Face masks are tremendously effective. Are they really? Well, I've been walking around without a face mask in the city, on the buses, not even a sniffle. Only time I've ever catch colds is if my son gets one to and fro work, or if my grandson picks one up from school. Yes, I did say school, and then we all get it. Or what? One of them gets a flu injection. and then becomes a carrier and passes it on to me, which I ended up with kidney issues over exactly that. There you go, look. McDonald's reopens after deep clean following positive coronavirus tests of 4 staff members, that was. And then there was a letter to the editor. I've got 2 minutes, well, a minute and a half recording time. There was a letter to the editor complaining about teenage girls walking around Queensgate with no masks on, looking at their mobile phones, and the old people were absolutely terrified. Isn't that antisocial? Again. So you can see how it's all progressing. So, yeah, people have been misunderstanding today, thinking I've been negative and depressed. No. I've been letting it all go, what's been building up. What's been done to me. Now I can prove it. I put it all online. Then it's done, gone, forgotten now. Someone actually told me today, yeah, your solicitor, he's probably gone on leave now because of the things you've been pointing out, and you probably won't get to see him again now until the court case or whatever. I said, yeah, more than likely. That's what I'm getting, that way of thinking about it. It's all connected as well, so you could well be right on that. So we should see how it pans out. But that's it for me today. I think I'm going to sleep pretty good tonight. It's my mother's birthday. She got a card, but no call. I'm not playing a narcissistic game. So I showed my love. That was it. No contact. Some weird shit on YouTube today.